Cheer. You already know it's your boy Joe back at it again. Codingphase.com. Your boy's backing out and did it again one more time. Right? So we are here looking for job opportunities. We are looking for new jobs for developers. If you are a developer looking to get started in your career and you're looking for what type of jobs is out there, right, that you can apply to, guess what? This is the live stream for you. Okay, shout out to every single one of you guys in here. Make sure you leave a comment in the chat so I will get back to it and I could read it. And then from there, we could have a conversation on those questions and topics that you might have in the chat. Okay, so we're going to actually start in with searching on dice.com, right? For those of you guys that don't know, dice.com is a platform where all they really have is just jobs for technical jobs, right? Jobs for cybersecurity, web development, right? Everything that has to do with tech, this is the place where it's going to be listed. Okay. Now, first of all, I always like to search for the most basic thing, which has to do with web development. And it's really HTML. Okay. That's how I like to start doing my searches, so I can see all of the different jobs that's out here. Again, we see website and content associate, HTML project coder, right? This is an entry-level position. Any one of you guys can get into, right? They're paying from $20 to $28. That's not bad. Okay. Again, very good position to get you guys into the industry. Okay. Another one, HTML project coder, right? This is in Phoenix, Arizona. Front-end developer. Okay, this is a PHP, jQuery, got some Next.js. There's another opportunity. Let's go in. I want to start seeing if we get anything from today. What got listed today, okay? Remember, today, if I'm not mistaken, is Veterans Day, so there might not be a lot of jobs because it's a holiday, okay? A lot of people don't work today, but people do have different jobs that were listed on Friday afternoon and also on the weekend that actually get posted today because, you know, it was the weekend and after 5 p.m. So let me see. We got Merstack delivery lead, React developer in Jersey City. Okay. This is a contract job. Okay. Let me see. Full-time work. Financial services. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. React developer, Plato, Texas. Contract to contract. Okay, let's see what else we have. Again, we're searching for HTML so we can see every single job that's connected to web development. Okay. Shout out to Kelvin Davis, man. Shout out to my boy. What's going on, bro? I haven't seen you in a minute. Que lo que? Yes, we are in here. Okay. Let's see what else we got in here. .NET, of course. .NET is always hot, man. It's one of those things that you're always going to find a job if you learn .NET. Again, it's not the easiest because there's certain things that you need to learn. But again, there's always opportunity if you are a full stack developer that know .NET. Okay. Let's continue. Let's see what else is in here. Software engineer, intern, Alados. Okay, let's see what else we have for today. Comcast, software engineer, multiple openings. That's cool. That's good to know. Okay, so in here, design, develop new software, web application, develop backend software using Go. Interesting, Go. Software using React, JavaScript, HTML, CSS, TypeScript, perform unit tests, use MySQL, Redis, Docker. Okay, build CI, CD pipelines. Okay, experience 2 years with Go. Yeah, this is not an entry-level position, but it's still like a good position for a junior level developer switching over to full stack development. And that seems like a pretty good position. Okay, let's see what else we have in here. Again, lead software engineer, Comcast. Seems like Comcast hiring a lot. Okay. Generative AI developer. Oh, good old Capital One. Capital One is always hiring for software developers and software engineers. The only bad thing about Capital One is that most of their jobs is really in house, and it's in Virginia, the DMV area, right? Delaware, Maryland, Virginia. Okay, let me see. This is again full stack Python. Look at all these jobs. Capital One. Okay, just posted 3 hours ago. Okay, right? And these are things. Once you start seeing companies like this, like Capital One, that's doing like a mass hiring, it's like they starting to see something going on in the industries, right? Also too in just overall in the economy, right? One thing that we have seen in the last week or so, after your boy has been has been chosen to be president for next year, right? January, after January 6th, is that a lot of companies are starting to pick up on hiring because they know the economy is gonna go up. There's gonna be more jobs and more people with money in their pockets. So guess what, right? They are hiring and they're putting themselves out there. So look at the damn Capital One. They're going all out, right? McLean, Virginia, Richmond, pretty much all their locations they hiring. Yeah, they going all out. They're setting up a new team. Damn. All right, I see ya. They're hiring for every position you could think of. Let's see. Shout out to everybody in here. If you're in the chat and you're in the live stream, make sure you leave a message in the chat, guys, so we could come in and answer your questions, right? Internship and also to front end and UI engineer in electronic devices, winter, spring 2025. Okay, this position expected to start January 25, continuing through winter. Okay, so position. We ask for a minimum 12 weeks, full time, 40 hours a week on site. Okay, international students authorization. Okay, interesting. So there you go. For those of you guys that are, in college and looking for an internship, they're looking for some interns for front end UI engineers. Okay, very nice. So this is how much they're paying: $20 to $45 plus benefits, which is good. Not bad. Shout out to Tesla. Shout out to Elon Musk. Okay, again, Capital One all over the place today. Capital One hiring for every role you could think of. They hiring right now. Oh man, they going all out. Okay, let's try to damn. They got at least six, 7 pages of just Capital One jobs. From everything from full stack to front end to manager. Damn, HR working today. Man, damn. Yo, let me find out they're trying to hire everybody that they let go a few months ago. They say, yo, economy's bad. Everybody getting laid off. You know what? Economy is back and it is coming back up. Let's hire them again. Shout out to Disney. Disney has hired a couple of our students. It's a great company, right? This is senior software engineer, Disney Experiences, Glendale, California. Okay. And again, we back to Capital One. All right, digital workplace, Canonical. Okay. Charles Schwab, software development and engineering. Okay, let's see what else. Python AI, banner analyst. Okay, let's see what else. Let's go in and be more specific because right now they're just giving us every single job. So just today there was like 627 jobs posted. Now let's search for email developer, right? Okay, there's 2,100 jobs. Okay, that's just today. That's a lot of jobs, guys. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, they're going hard, and today's Veterans Day. Today is definitely Veterans Day, and they're going hard. That lets me know the economy is coming back up, guys. There's gonna be a lot of jobs in the next 6 months popping up. Cash Ventures, emails, deliver, damn, I suck saying this type of word. Deli, deliver, deliverability specialist. That's like specificity. Like I always used to have a problem with that one. Now it's deliverability. Damn. It's like I'm struggling to say that word. It's like, yeah. Okay, we're seeking for an experienced email deliverability specialist to join our growing team at Emailable. As an email, you will play close role overcoming insurance. Okay, ensuring users each receive their customers' inbox. Monitor, analyze email deliverability. Okay, stay up to date industry standards. Work with ESP. Strong knowledge of email authentication protocols, such as SPF, DKIM, DMARC. Ability to analyze and interpret email data. Base salary and cash rewards. Okay, not bad. I did find a really good job before I did another live stream. I did find some really good jobs in Indeed for a lot of you guys, especially this one. If you're in Georgia, I really believe that you should pay attention to this job and try to apply to this job. Whenever you see, hey man, education, we're looking for somebody with at least a high school or GED. Okay, that lets you know this is very, very beginner friendly. Again, 65 to 75K, which is not bad. It's a good start, right? They're hiring in the state of Georgia. They're also hiring for the Georgia Department of Agriculture. That's another one, another division of the state of Georgia. So yeah, okay, they're using MailChimp, Constant Contact, okay, administer the users or email lists, right? So there's a mixture between content management and email development, right? This is something that's pretty cool. You guys want to go ahead and pay attention to that. All right, let me go back to Dice and see what else we have here for today. Okay, digital content automation specialist. Okay. Okay, let's see the job description of this. Develop, coordinates, execute targeted digital communication. Okay, has passion of building digital communication campaigns. Okay, is a mixture of email marketing, content management. All right. Compensation is $71,000 to $125,000. All right. Fully remote. Central California Alliance of Health. Okay. Posted 17 hours ago. Okay. Updated, right? They came back in and updated it 4 hours ago. So again, this is a really good position in here. Okay, digital content automation specialist. Again, this is a mixture between CMS, right, and also to managing the emails and the campaigns. Okay, they have multiple companies that's hiring for this, or multiple locations, right? So they got the Bodega Bay, California, San Diego, Los Angeles, right? But they're willing to hire remotely, so that's good. Most likely, if you are locally, if you're in California, they'll probably give you priority. But if you're outside of the state of California, you still have a chance to get hired. Okay. All right. Again, we back to Capital One. Investment accounting. Okay, let's see. Salesforce Marketing Cloud Developer in New York is hybrid, right? You got to be on site 2 to 3 days on site is a must. Okay, Salesforce technical lead. Okay, and let's see. See if we go in and search. Okay. I wish you see, that's the thing that I like about how you call this thing. That's what I like about Indeed.com, that Indeed has ways that you can actually search specifically for certain things. Dice.com, their filtering is not that great. It's just like a catch-all situation. Because right now, even if I search email developer, it's not going straight just to email developer. Let's see, content, or let's search web administrator. Okay, let me see. By the way, guys, anybody that's watching this, definitely come through codingphase.com, guys. Right now, we have 50% off on everything on Coding Phase. Take advantage, okay? Come in, definitely take advantage of the platform. Again, you don't want to miss this 50% off sale that we have all month. We're also giving away a brand new MacBook to one of the people that sign up this month. It could be a new user. It could be a current user. If you renew your subscription or you sign up this month for the first time, you have the chance to actually go in and win a brand new MacBook just by being a member of Coding Phase, right? So anybody that's a member of Coding Phase, you have a chance to actually win the brand new MacBook. So definitely check that out. Okay. Definitely check that out. Okay. Again, for anybody wondering what the program consists of, it's very simple. We're focusing on helping people just like you, right? Getting into the tech industry, learning the skills that they need. Okay. Basically, you're getting over $10,000 in value of all the work that you're going to get, right? Everything from 90 plus courses, right? Tech Accelerator program, $2,000, 12 hours of group coaching, right? Retail value is $1,200. Career paths, right? Which are consistent for web producer, email developer, front end developer, Shopify developer, back end developer, full stack developer, right? You have access to all of this. You have access to our curated jobs list, the same way how you're seeing me right now, looking for job opportunities here live. We do that for all the students. We create that list for you, and then we give you that list and say, hey, man, you don't have to worry about nothing. Just apply through these jobs that we give you. You can go ahead, of course, look for your own jobs. But again, if you're busy, you got kids, you got family, you have freaking work that you do. Maybe you're working on a job that doesn't give you enough time to actually go in and search for the right job opportunities for you. Guess what? We do that for you. Okay. From there, we also give you interview questions list that you're most likely going to get, recommended portfolio templates. Okay. Unlimited portfolio reviews, meaning that every time that you build your portfolio and you're working on your portfolio, whatever changes you add to it, you could always send it to me. I go in and I review your portfolio, make sure your portfolio is top notch. So when people go to your website and they look at your projects and they look at your portfolio, it looks professional. Okay, so they could take you seriously. This is how you're going to be able to go in and get hired. All right. All of this, you could get it just by being a member of codingphase.com, a diamond member. That gives you access to everything, right? For 6 months, you basically could get codingphase.com and everything we offer for $187. Okay. If you want to come in and do the yearly, basically for $300. Technically, the yearly subscription right now is 75% off. Okay, we can't go any lower than that. We're giving it to you guys for a reason. Take advantage of it. Okay, this is the only month that you're gonna see sales like this, 50% off and more. Okay, so go ahead and take advantage of that. All right. Also, too, if you are a member of codingphase.com, right, and you're like, okay, shoot, I enjoy this company, I enjoy the platform, I've gotten a lot of value, guys. Right now, the lifetime membership is $1,500. I know it seems like a lot, but guess what? A lot of you guys already got jobs, already making a lot of money. Because of Coding Phase, the best way to support Coding Phase is to sign up as a lifetime member. Now, for anybody that's new coming into Coding Phase, the way how you can look at the lifetime membership is that you're basically paying for all of the courses, all of the services, just one time. And that's it, right? There's people that came in 2018, purchased the lifetime membership. Until this day, they're getting access to all of the courses, getting access to all of our services for free. You basically pay once, right? And then from there, you're getting everything for free. Okay? So, you get what I'm saying? It's not a bad deal. By the way, we're about to launch entry-level-jobs.ai, and that comes with Coding Phase. So, yeah, for anybody that's looking to get access to that, right? And you might think like, what the hell is that? Well, entry-level-jobs.ai is a new platform that I'm launching with my wife. It's actually my wife's product. I'm building the technology behind it, right? Building the whole application. But I give you guys a little glimpse of what it looks like, okay? This is what it looks like when you land on a page, okay? Entry-level-jobs.ai, right? Find entry-level jobs. It's very simple, very straightforward, okay? It's a mixture between AI and human review, okay? So same concept of what we do with the curated jobs list. We basically said, you know what? A lot of people have been getting hired through the type of jobs that we've been finding them. So we're going to go in and create a separate platform. Anybody that's a diamond member automatically is going to get free access to it. Anybody that is not a member of codingphase.com can sign up for entry-level jobs. And it's going to be very cheap, $7, okay? It's just $7. You're looking for a job and you want a team behind you helping you find the jobs, you pay $7, and for the whole month, you get access to all of the different jobs and all of the tools that we're going to have inside of entry-level-jobs.ai. You're going to be able to go in, filter from the different job titles. Is it for content editor, email developer, front-end developer? There's a lot of jobs that's out there that have different titles. For example, like you might see content editor strategist or something like that, right? Guess what? That's a position for a content editor, okay? Let's say you see a job that's like email marketing specialist, or let's say marketing automation specialist. That's an email developer job, right? If you don't know that, you will have to go in and spend time looking through the job description, looking for that type of job, and you might miss that opportunity because you don't have the knowledge and maybe you don't have the time to go through every single job description, right? So with this new service, you're going to be able to go in and look at the jobs, right? And find them like this. Pretty straightforward. Also, too, you're going to get information and data of which jobs most people are applying to. So that way you could say, well, I want to look at the jobs that were listed today. Because again, going through, like, let's say, for example, as you can see here, we got dice.com, we got indeed.com, right? We have all of these platforms. It takes time to go through all of these jobs. It takes time to find out which jobs actually are for what career path you're going for, okay? The problem that we're solving with entry-level jobs is that we're going to basically do that for you and provide you with the tools you need to be able to find a job that you want. So, for example, this is one of the sections. We still, again, we just finished with the MVP of it. We already finished all the payment gateways and all of the things that we needed to do. But this is the main concept, right? You're going to be able to come in here and be able to have data on what jobs have been already, have been getting the most clicked on, which ones have been getting the most applications, right? So when you go in and you search for a job, you can filter through every type of filter that you could imagine, right? Is it an industry? Hey, you want to work for the NBA? Wouldn't or work for somewhere that basically handles sports? You can now go in and search for that. Hey, I want to search for all the jobs as a developer that has to do, with the sports industry, right? Hey, I want to go and work for the entertainment industry. Hey, I want to go work for fintech, right? Financial institutions, right? Maybe I want to go work for a specific company, right? Or again, industry, what type of job, for example, like you're gonna be able to filter through all of this. Hey, I'm a front end developer. I want to find a job as a front end developer. You're gonna be able to find all the different jobs as a front end developer. Again, this is all dummy data currently right now, but you're gonna basically be able to find all of those jobs that way, right? A full stack job, email developer job, web administrator job, right? We're making it simple for you to be able to find job opportunities. Okay. On top of that, we're also integrating AI so you can go in when you're creating your, let's say, for example, a lot of people don't want to put their pictures up online because they don't have the right cameras, they don't have the right lighting, etc. We're gonna have tools where you can upload a couple of your images, right? And you can use AI to create a professional picture for your portfolio, right? We're gonna have things like being able to create a custom cover letter for each job. We're gonna also have a way for you to track when somebody goes in and, let's say, for example, you have your resume and you have your link inside of your resume. We're gonna be able to take your resume and then from there customize a link for that specific job. So when they click on that job of your resume, once they click on your resume and they see your resume, they usually go in and they click on your actual portfolio website. Now you're gonna be able to track, hey, who actually went to my website and which job actually went in and was interested in my portfolio. You get what I'm saying? And also too, we're gonna pass in the UTM tags, everything that you need to know through Google Analytics or PostHog, where that person came from, right? You're gonna have all of that data. So it's gonna be like something pretty much revolutionary because there isn't a platform like this. There's a million different job boards, but there's not a platform that is really geared towards beginners and helping you in that process of you finding your first job. Now, initially, we're going to go in and we're going to focus a lot on tech jobs, but this is a platform that we're going to go in and continue branching off for other careers, like, let's say, web designers, UI, UX designers, also to marketing specialists, salespeople. Like, we're going to have this platform built for anyone that's looking for their entry level job position. Okay. We're adding all of the tools that you need. You guys are the first audience that's going to get access to this. If you're a Diamond member, you get access to it for free, right? That's my whole plan. I'm going to go in. I'm going to subsidize how much it costs. You get it for free, basically. Okay. I'm going to take whatever you pay from the coding phase and I'm going to put it into entry level jobs as a business expense. So basically you're not paying nothing. As you can see, I'm always looking for ways to help you guys out. So when you come in, guys, if you've been wanting to sign into codingphase.com, this is the moment, right? This is the moment that you want to do it. Get that 50% off. Again, I talked about this a little bit in another live stream. This might be the last time that you might see this type of prices in here. So take advantage of that. Okay. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I want to start going into the chat for a little bit before we get back into the jobs. Okay. We got Patrick Johnson. What's going on, Patrick? Let me see. I do see Reyes. Let me see. Shirley. What's going on, Shirley? Gory, does the software title also mean web development, or are these two different categories for programming? Good question, Gory. Okay. So when you are a web developer, this is the thing that you have to always remember, right? Because people get this wrong, right? The last few years, people have gotten this thing wrong. When you are a web developer, you pretty much can do anything that has to do with the web, okay? That's how you're supposed to be. It's not supposed to be like, oh, I only know how to do front-end development and I only do front-end development, or back-end and that's it, or full stack and that's it. You're supposed to be able to be knowledgeable enough that you can basically apply to any job that has to do with web development. A lot of people come in and they start getting into learning how to code, but without a real plan. Okay, this is what we do on codingphase.com. We come in and we teach you how to look at this with the broad picture of it. Okay, you don't have to wait till 9 months later when you already quote unquote mastered JavaScript to be able to get your first job. You can get a job with 1 month of education, meaning that, hey, you learn HTML, CSS, right? What else can I do with just HTML, CSS? Cool. There's managing a website. The website's already done, right? I give you an example. There's State of Georgia, right? That's the website that we was looking at before, right? This website here, the website, it's already done, okay? So your job is to maintain this website. This website uses something called Drupal. So if we look over here, right, it's called Drupal, right? Basically, the website's already done. Someone already built it, an agency already built it, but someone has to maintain it. Someone needs to update the Snap, benefits, right? Someone needs to go in and talk about birth and death certificates, right? Let's say over here at the bottom of the page, right? State organizations. There's a bunch of different organizations in here. Criminal Justice, Department of Driver Services, etc. All of these websites, right, have different pages and things that have within them. It's the same thing as, let's say, NYU Polytech, right? This is a university. This website's already done. But guess what? There's pages within that website that need to be created and updated. It could be on a weekly basis, on a monthly, right, etc. All of these pages need to be created. Same thing with blogs. There's people that write blogs, write articles, right? You're creating things for SEO purposes, different pages. Those pages need to be done. Guess what? You can get hired with just a month of education. A lot of times people get this wrong. They think that they got to go in and learn everything about web development and the most complex things, right? And they stay at home for 9 months to a year without getting a job. You can go in and in 1 month, learn content management, get your portfolio ready, build your portfolio, your projects, put it up there, start applying to jobs, and start going to interviews within a month. Okay? Guess what? That's what you want to do. So are there these jobs completely different, right? No, you're doing web development. As you continue to learn more skills, right? For example, you learn more about JavaScript and you learn more about React or Vue.js or Angular, right? Now you're able to go in and do another type of development, which is not just developing websites through using tools and using just HTML, CSS. Now you're creating the interactivity, right? And, connecting to APIs, etc. But guess what? You just worked for 6 months to a year as a content editor, as an email developer, as a, let's say, Shopify developer, and you've been able to build experience. When you show up to this job opportunities, they're not looking to pay somebody $85,000, $90,000, $100,000 for somebody who has no experience. They're going to give those jobs to people who have experience. So if you show up and a kid shows up from, let's say, with a college degree, and you have a Udemy course under your belt, the kid with the college degree is gonna get hired. Now you show up with your Udemy course, you go to codingphase.com, you learn the right skills. Now you work for 6 months, a year as a content editor, email developer, and now you're competing with that kid with a college degree. Guess who's gonna get the job? You are, because you have experience. And that's how this thing works, right? It's a hack, but it's a hack that works, right? It's a very simple thing. It's common sense. If I go in and I'm going to hire somebody and they're both beginners, I'm going to hire the guy that at least has 4 years doing something, right? But if I go in and I say, well, I have both of these guys that they're both beginners, right? This guy went in and took an online course, let's say on codingphase.com, signed up to this program, but he's been working as a content editor, email developer, and maybe on his resume says Disney or says NBC or says Carnival Cruise Line or says Paramount or says Verizon. Guess what? Who I'm gonna hire? This guy, because he has real life experience. This guy with a college degree that just graduated, he don't know shit. He just started, he just has a degree. That's it. But this guy actually has worked in a team, actually understands how the marketing team works, how the web designers work, how working with other developers works, right? He understands the concepts, and he's been doing it for 6 to 9 months or a year, right? So I'm gonna go and hire this guy. So yes, the job titles don't fall trap to the job titles. What you care about is getting inside the industry and getting paid. Once you do that, everything falls in line. Okay? Always keep that in mind. Okay, let me see. Reading through here. Boom, boom. Marcus B says, my first contract was a Capital One. Let me see. Daniel Belfer says, President-elect effect. A lot of jobs is opening up. Yes, there's a lot of jobs that I'm seeing that are being posted that, guess what? It shows you a lot of companies were waiting to see what was going to happen in the election. Same thing with not just jobs, but a lot of industries. Like they were waiting to see what was going to happen in the election so that they can make their right decisions and make their right budgets. Okay, now we're starting to see it, how things is working out. And it's looking good, right? Again, I don't want to get into too much into the politics of it, but if you're looking to make money, this is going to be the best 4 years that you're going to have in a long time. Okay. And it comes down to the economy and how things work. If you're looking to get, certain benefits and certain shit, guess what? You're probably not going to get it. Not in this run. This run is for the people that's entrepreneurs, the high-tech skill workers. That's just the facts. It sucks for some people, but this is the money for those of you guys that have been wanting to make money. This is the time. Okay. So again, I don't want to get too much into politics. I know how people get into this shit, but we can't sugarcoat this, right? There's two type of individuals. There's the people that is working, like let's say a blue collar job, right? That's not getting paid that much, maybe doesn't have enough money to invest into the stock market, maybe doesn't have enough money to, open up their own business, right? You guys are not in that situation, right? You guys are high-tech skill workers, okay? You cannot think in your head, I'm going to go for something that is not going to benefit you. You get what I'm saying? So that was the whole thing about this whole economy situation and everything that was happening, okay? You're going to have more money in your pocket. You're going to have more money to invest. And if you invest right, you're going to make a lot of money, right? Even I myself, just on this week, I jumped into, again, I don't want to get too much into it, but just to give you like a glimpse of what's happening in the markets, right? Right? We go into like TradingView, right? This is a platform, right, where you do trading. Again, I use it for actually seeing the different different charts. But guess what? I made $28,000 just on this, right? Just on this, $28,000. Okay, I made a lot of money this week, right? Just on this one stock in like 3 days. This stock was around $10, right? The thing happened, the election happened. Guess what? I have the money that I could go in and invest into the market, take a risk, and let it ride. Shit goes from $10, right? Goes all the way up to $49. Okay? To up here, right? To actually no, 40, 43, 48, $48, right? Guess what? That was in the aftermarket. Okay? I cashed out early. I'll be honest. I said, yo, get me the hell out of here when it touched 38. It touched 38 around here. I said, I'm out. I'm selling everything. This thing continued to go up. And it went up to even, almost $50. And I'm planning on coming back in this week. Okay? I'm coming right back in at some point and getting even more bread. Guess what? We are part of this economy. We are part of this group that's going to make a lot of money. You like it or not, right? You are a high-tech skill worker, right? You have that extra income that you could invest in yourself, right? And guess what? By you having more income, you also come in and take risks. Now you could open up a restaurant. Now you could open up your own development agency. Now you could go in and hire other designers and other people. Shit, the people that come in and clean your offices, now you could hire them, right? This is how this shit works. Guess what? Same thing with companies, all the big companies. They're starting to hire more because they already see that the potential where this thing is gonna go. A lot of people's gonna make money, and guess what? That's good for us. We are high-tech skill workers. Remember that, okay? We are high-tech skill workers, and this is what we're focusing on, okay? Let me see. Shout out to everybody in here. Lindy Ramirez says, would you recommend for a freelance WordPress plugin developer to learn unit testing? I mean, you can if you're going to work as a, let's say, full stack developer or something like that. But, you don't need that, to be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. Like, you don't really need that. Okay? Let me see. I entered on the live. Yes. Welcome back, DJ Super. Bro Trippin says, what tech stack you're going to use for entry-level jobs.ai? So we're using Laravel, and we're also using, what else? Laravel and Vue.js. Laravel, Vue.js, Postgres, right? And Redis. We're also connecting with OpenAI APIs and also connecting with Flux APIs. Okay. Abdi Kadir says, how to get a job in your companies. I'm in Africa. Unfortunately, I don't know, to be honest with you. Like, I would love to be able to help you, but that's not really my market. That's not really something that I focus on. So my advice would be like, try to find somebody that's like a Europe developer, right? That understands that market. Maybe look into other African developers that's here on YouTube. They might have some good advice for you. For me, I only focus here in the United States. This is all I know. And I'm not going to give you advice on something that I don't know, right? Nika Dev says, 45 watching, 20 likes up, guys. Yes. Yes. Come in. Make sure you show some love. Code Clown says, hey, I'm trying to start my own startup, but I don't know what's hot right now. You got to do your research. Use Ahrefs. Use at least Google Ads keyword planner. Cam Dakota says, I'm in a trade right now. Yep. Yeah, man. Today I took a day off because I made too much money on Friday. So I said, I'm taking a day off of trading. One thing that I realized over time that if I already won and I want like enough money for me to, have a smile on my face, I gotta, leave it alone for a little while. I gotta leave it alone for a little while and then come back in. Okay? Even though right now I'm looking at this Destiny trade, I'm kind of itching to maybe we'll do a little quick trade. I don't know. Should I do it right now? A little quick trade. See what happens. Do a little quick trade. I got some trades on Nvidia. I got some trades on DXYZ. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it later, because I don't want to go in and get sidetracked. But yeah, definitely. I'm in that phase right now. I'm trying to build my own software as a service. Yes. Okay, let me see in here. Agent says, good to see you, bro. Hey, Adrian, what up? W Weeks says, what about when you're no longer entry? Yeah, that's something that we also thought about, right? The goal is to have entry level jobs be for everybody. Anybody can come in, right? And you can filter it through, different levels. Is it like a mid-level position? Is it a senior level position? Initially, we want to focus on the entry level jobs. We also gonna list every other job that's out there, but at first we're focusing on the entry level jobs because it's much easier to just focus on one market. I think that's the biggest problem that a lot of times people have, and most companies have, is like they try to do everything, right? For example, like sometimes you might see a company that creates a service, but they're trying to create a service to solve the problem of everyone. And the truth is that for you to go in and really do a good job, you want to go and target a specific niche, and then from there provide them with the best service that you can, right? That's why, like even my platform Coding Phase, that's why we're able to do so good for the students, is because we're not trying to go in and do every single thing, right? I always say this, my job is to help you get your first job, okay, as a developer. Then from there, once you get your first job, what is the right path for you to be able to master web development? But guess what? There's skills that you're going to need as a senior level developer that I don't provide. At that point, you got to go in, and you should be able to learn this on your own through documentation, or be able to find another platform that can help you with those specific type of problems that you're going to have as a senior level developer, right? Or like, let's say you're working for enterprise, right? Guess what? I got you into your first job. You came in as a, let's say, email developer, got your second job as a front-end developer at an agency or some entertainment company, let's say, right? And now you want to get into Java, and you want to go in and work for a company doing maybe AEM or enterprise level applications, right? Shout out to Lawrence, Lawrence that's in here, Java developer. Guess what? At that point, you might want to go in and say, cool. Like, I came to Coding Phase. They did everything that they needed to do. They put me in the right path. Now, because I want to go into Java, I got to find the next platform, which is going to be for Java, because my job is done, right? But if I go in and I start providing you with every single programming course, every single language, and every single thing that's out there, what happens is I'm not doing a good job For the beginners, I'm not doing a good job. For the mid-level developers, I'm not doing a good job for senior level developers because I'm spreading myself too thin. So that's like the same thing with entry level jobs. I'm going in and I'm niching down to helping people getting their first job in different industries. Right? First, we're gonna do with tech. From there, we're gonna continue growing into all the other type of industries that's out there. That way, we could really provide them with the best service because no one else does that. There's no other platform out there that focuses on helping entry level people to any type of job. They just go in. They don't even have good filtering for you to find those type of jobs. It's like you gotta go in, waste mad time looking through the jobs, seeing what jobs it is, right? We're going to be doing that job for you. And you just go in and pay a fee for it, right? And it's going to be very cheap. In the beginning, we're going to go in and we're going to have the platform be $7, right? Which is super cheap. Anybody could pay that. $50 for the whole year, right? You go in, you pay $50, you get it for the whole year. You get access to all the services and all the different jobs that we find for you. This is much cheaper than the competitors. So there's a company called Flex Jobs. Maybe you guys have heard of it, right? Flex Jobs is a company that they sort of do what we do and what we're planning on doing, but they look for remote jobs everywhere, okay? Now, this shit is expensive. This shit is not cheap. When it was like, how you call this? It used to be like maybe $10 or something like that. But now is okay, flex job, okay. $295 for a 14-day trial, okay? They don't even like to tell you the full price. Give me the price. Stop telling me freaking, this is when you know that they right? They go in, they try to charge you an arm and a leg. Okay? New employer membership. This is for people that want to hire people, 1 year subscription. So, okay, so look at this, right? So Flex Job subscription is $10 a week. 1 month is $24.95. 3 months is $40. 1 year is $60, right? Unlimited access to job posting, profile creation, free skill testing, email alerts, job search, resource that are personalized portfolio, a lot of bullshit, right? But this is not for entry-level job positions. This is just like a random remote job that might be listed somewhere. And what they do is they scrape the internet, right? We're not web scraping. We're paying a team, right, to search for the jobs. Flex Jobs, all they do is they go in and they go and basically do a web scrape, search online through Indeed.com, Dice.com, all this shit. And anything that says remote, they go in and they add it, right? You could do that shit yourself. You don't need somebody to do that. You don't need to pay for that, right? Now, the difference between that and entry-level jobs.ai is like you have people searching for the jobs. And when they find a good opportunity, then they get listed on the website. And also to get categorized properly so you can go in and filter through them. Also, too, you get to have more information about the company who is going to be hiring you, right? Is this an agency? Is this a contract company? Is this full-time gig, right? Is this going to be part-time? Is this going to be like a 6 months contract? Is this going to be remote? Is this going to be, what type of industry this is? Is it entertainment industry? Is it the sports industry? Is it freaking, finance, etc.? Like, we're going to go in and give you all that information. Also, too, places like Flex Jobs, they don't tell you how many people are actually applying to those jobs. So, for example, like right now, there's a job for, let's say, the WWE, right? The WWE is hiring, okay? And they hiring at the WWE, right? And they're looking for a, let's say, email developer, content editor, for example. Damn. Shout out to I'm on the WWE website right now. I forgot that. Shit, they be having some baddies now, man. Shout out to them too. I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. Shout out to black women, yo. But damn, both of them, they bad. I seen them the other day because I don't watch WWE. I haven't watched this shit man long. The last time I watched WWE, The Rock was on it. You know what I mean? The Rock versus Hulk Hogan were having a fight. That's the last time I seen the WWE, right? But yeah, let's say you're looking for a job in the WWE, right? And as you're looking for this job opportunity, you can't really search it as good on any of the other platforms. So our job is going to be to go in and sort this out and give you the information. So let's say this job that a lot of people want, right? And people are applying to it, right? Let's say it's, I don't know, Amazon. Amazon is hiring for email developers, right? And everybody's applying to Amazon because they want to work at FANG, they want to get a top pay, da-da-da. Guess what? You're going to be able to see the data. You're going to be able to go in and say, hey, man, this job right now is hot, right? And then you can go in and say, hey, filter by opportunities, right? Meaning how many people are applying to this job compared to others. So then now it could go in and create a curated list for you that might say, well, you're interested in content management. You're interested in email development, right? But everybody's going for this email developer job at Amazon. There's an opportunity in the WWE for you right now. There's only been 50 people who have been interested in this job compared to the Amazon job who has 2,000 people interested in it, right? There's not really a way to filter that in most platforms. They don't give you that information because they don't want to go in and say, hey, they don't want to give you that information so you don't be biased on certain jobs that you apply, you know, because they want you to apply to every job and click on every job no matter what. So they don't give you that information. The employers got that information, that data on their back end. We're giving that data to the users. You get what I'm saying? We're giving that data to the users like, yo, you can now go in and say, you know what? This job, everybody's going for it, and maybe I'll apply to it, but my job opportunity is here where there's only 50 people interested in this. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 20, 25. And then every day when you log in, there's jobs already posted for you, and this gets sorted towards your skills and what you know, right? And what type of roles you're trying to go for, right? So again, it's a great system that we have. Right now is very early on. I already have most of the other work done. And I'm just getting ready. I'm waiting for something that comes back from Stripe. Because again, this is a new company. I'm not putting it under coding phase. I'm not putting anything. This is a complete separate company. And we're creating a new YouTube channel. We already have the YouTube channel, the Instagram, the TikTok, all of this shit. I'm gonna hire content creators to go in and do the content for that, right? I might go in there and drop a video myself once in a while. We might have some AI generating content for SEO purposes, but that channel is not connected to me. It's not connected to like, oh, this is Joe. No, this is entry-level jobs.ai. This is a whole different company by itself. And guess what? It's a business-to-business relationship between Coding Phase and that company, right? I go in, or the students that is in Coding Phase, y'all get access to this, but guess what? On the back end, let's say right now you pay $200 for Coding Phase. I take out of your $200, I'll take $50, put it into that company as a payment, as a contract, right? So when you get access to entry level jobs.ai on the back end, I'm basically paying for your services for that company, right? So it's a win-win situation for all the students on coding phase, but for everybody else that comes to the platform, you're paying for that on a monthly basis, right? I might even do it on a weekly basis. Somebody looking for a job and they just want to come in and pay for 1 week, shit, go ahead. Pay $3-4. You know what I'm saying? Just for 1 week, right? You want to come in and you want to save even more money, pay for the whole year, right? It's going to be a great system. No one has done this because all these other platforms, I look at them and I'm like, I'm seeing all the pain points that you have as a beginner trying to find a job. And it's like, bro, like none of these platforms have this. Even shout out to, and this guy, Peter Levels, right? That he has remoteok.com. This was just like for remote jobs. But again, these are not jobs for beginners. This is not jobs for new people trying to find their first job opportunity, right? And when I go in and I search on, let's say, Ahrefs, right? Like I did a lot of research to see if this was going to be something that was worth my time, right? Because my wife was like, oh, yeah, well, this thing that we do for the students, we should do that for everybody. Like, what if there's a nurse who wants to find her first job? What if there's a designer that wants to find their first job? Wouldn't it be cool that you had that same concept of how you help the students in coding phase? What if you put that into one platform and do it for everybody, every type of industry? Like, this is going to make millions, no cap. Like, you're going to see it, right? But again, you go into like, I go into the on search results, right? Entry level jobs, because that's also too another thing. Entry level jobs are something that is being searched in America. Okay, it's not being searched worldwide. Then in India, I think they call it freshers, right? In the UK, they call it a different way, another thing. But in the United States, we call a first job like a entry level job. So again, if we look into that data, every single day, right? There's around 52,000 search volume. In the United States is 34,000. Right? This is the match. Entry-level jobs, remote jobs, right? Entry-level jobs near me, entry-level jobs or entry-level IT jobs. All of those keywords, we're going to be ransacking them, right? We're going to be ransacking it with social media, right? Currently, right now, when you search entry-level jobs, monster.com pops up, indeed.com, flex jobs pops up, USA jobs pop up, right? ZipRecruiter pop up, right? So again, this is what I'm focusing on. This is my next level. I talked about this in my last live stream, and got a little bit emotional about it just because I feel like a lot of people don't really value what we do here on, of a situation that happened. I'm not going to get into it because it does get me emotional in the sense of like, it gets me mad and upset sometimes how some people don't see the value that we bring to this platform on Coding Phase and on YouTube. And yes, I make a lot of things affordable and very easy for everybody to get access to it, but it's to help people out. And sometimes people take advantage of that. So, starting 2025, 2026 is like, yo, bro, I'm focusing on my bag now. You know what I mean? I'm focusing on my bag. And this is the last time that I'm going to do a 50% off on codingphase.com. So if you've been wanting to get it, come and get it, right? This is the time because we are going to go in and it's starting, the last year is going to be 2025. 2026 is going to be, you can only purchase the whole program. I'm not going to focus on getting new members to sign up to Diamond membership. Whoever's a diamond member, your grandfather in, you're basically getting the platform at the price that you pay right now. If you pay for 50% off, that's the price that you're always going to have it. Anybody that comes in after 2025, there's not going to be no more diamond membership. Is like you got to come in and purchase the lifetime membership. That's it. So take advantage of it now, because again, this is why I'm focusing so much on all of my other businesses, because I'm like, you know what? I invest a lot of time into Coding Phase. A lot of people don't value it. So I can't go in and continue doing the same shit, charging a very low price, busting my ass, and basically, just doing all the things that I do. Y'all know what I do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely going to go in and really focus on me this year and focus on my businesses. Entry-level jobs is one of them. So look out for that. But again, when you're a diamond member, you get access to all of this. It's 50% off right now, guys. Everything on the platform. Come in. I'm telling you guys right now, if you don't come in now, you're going to be like, damn, Joe, what happened? Nah, you got to be a lifetime member to even get access to Coding Phase in 2025. So take advantage now, sign up now, lock in your price, right? Keep it, because once you leave, I'm not coming back in and be like, hey man, your grandfather in because you signed up 6 years ago. No, it's like you have to be a member now and use the service and pay for the service if you want to keep it at that price, right? But again, we're gonna continue doing everything that we do here. It's just now I'm really going hard. This is the time. You know what I mean? Like, I've done pretty well with Coding Phase. I've helped a lot of people. But again, I keep noticing that that really, to be honest with you, with the amount of work that I do, guys, I could be, $10-20 million up, to be honest with you. So now 2025, I'm restructuring every single business that I have, and I'm focusing on the ones that's gonna make me the most money. This concept of me just constantly trying to help people don't really care about that shit. People don't really appreciate that. So I gotta do what I have to do. I gotta worry about my family and worry about me. So for those of you guys that want to get access to the service, take advantage of it now, because I'm telling you, once this shit is gone, it's gone, right? Like, I'm already putting all the moving pieces. Coding Phase is always going to be here. If you buy a lifetime membership, I'm always going to be coming back to Coding Phase. I'm always going to be doing the meetings. This is my spot. This is where I get to help the people that want that help. And I'm going to continue doing that. But me doing, like, let's say even the YouTube videos and doing all the shit that I be doing here, all that shit is going to stop in 2025. I'm just going to focus on my businesses. And I might have somebody else who, might come in here. I might do a video here and there, but I might have somebody else come in and take over the channel, creating content, solving people's problems. I might have Karen come in here, help out, answer some questions on the live streams. But the amount of work that I do, I have to go in and start really thinking about it. I'm like, I'm 36, about to be 37 years old, right? Do I want to dedicate my life to this? And then knowing how far I could really take it, I'm going to continue moving on up, right? But I still want to help people. So if you want to come in and you want to spend this whole year with me so I could help you out through this whole process, this is something that other people will never be able to get. People are not going to be able to come in and say, damn, I remember, Joe helped me out, this and that. 2026, I'm not doing that for nobody that don't come in and pays $3,000 and up. That's just the facts. It's just not worth it anymore. The headaches and all the shit that I have to go through, and I'm spending money, I'm doing all this stuff, I'm not gonna be able to do it no more. It don't make no sense, right? So this the last year. Come in so I could help you out. Anybody that's a lifetime member, I'm gonna continue helping you out. Anybody that's a diamond member, I'm gonna continue helping you out. But for the new people, if you didn't come in this time, I'm sorry, I can't really focus on new people. I'm only gonna focus on the people that's already members of codingphase.com. So please take advantage. I don't want nobody getting left behind. I want people to come in, sign up, get started, and I promise you, you're not gonna be disappointed. You know. Let me see, right into here. Nikosima says, Joe, can you talk about ways getting jobs for people are now residing in the USA or Western countries? Unfortunately, Nikosima, this is the country where I live. I live in the United States. I don't know anything about anybody else, right? This is why I've always said this for a long time, right? And this is something that happened after I started doing a lot of the portfolio reviews. I know a lot of you guys coming from all over the world and you're finding this channel, but this channel is for jobs in the United States. I don't know anything else. I don't want to be like other YouTubers that bullshit you and tell you, hey man, study Python. A guy in Nigeria that might not even have a visa, might not even know how to get a job here in the United States. I'm going to tell him, study Python, right? And he gets no results, right? I'd rather not even tell you anything because I don't know. I don't know about, other countries. I know about the United States. So if you're looking for a job here in the United States, I can help you out. If you live outside of the United States, sometimes it can be difficult to finding a really good job here if you don't have a LLC. Meaning that if you don't have a company so they can hire you through your company, then it's going to be difficult, right? You got to get an H-1B visa, do a whole bunch of shit. That's not what I focus on. So I don't know anything about outside of the U.S. I only focus on the U.S. market. I'd rather be honest with you than bullshit you and tell you a random advice. Hey, man, just keep trying hard and learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript, learn some Node.js, and you'll find a job here. You understand? Like, I'm not going to tell you that when in reality, I don't know anything about other countries, right? Somebody said, don't be an impulse trader. Yeah, nah, I don't like being an impulse trader, man. Yeah, I got a little bit on the DXYZ. I just got it there. I'm letting it ride. It seems like it's been stable on the 40s, 42. So I'm just letting it ride right there. Oh, you're in Dow 30? Okay, nice. Adrian says, since Trump got elected, I've got 3 times recruiters in my email. That's a good sign for real. Yes, it's companies. It's just how it is. People were waiting for the election to come in. Now they can go in and prepare their budgets to see, what's going to make sense for them. Okay? Adrian. Wait, which Adrian is this? Adrian from Brooklyn? You doing a trade school, doing electrician, or I'm confused. Which Adrian is this, bro? Okay, so Adrian Skeleton's like, yo, you quit the game, bro? He says, not quit, just getting a different bag. Wait till the economy bounce back. Yeah, get your bag. However you need to get your bag, get your bag. There's no shame in work. That's the most important thing. There's no shame in work, right? So, yeah. Let me see right through here. Adrian says that's dope. Cutting Phase is going back to get all the bread back from the music app that failed during the pandemic. Yes, exactly. Yeah. So that was one app. You always do a whole bunch of apps. Always tell people like this. I've done like 30, 40 different websites, right? Out of those 30, 40 websites, right, probably like 12 of them worked out and made money. And that's just how it is. That's the life of an indie hacker, of entrepreneur, right? There's ideas that come in and you see sometimes you love an idea, but the idea doesn't plan out how it's supposed to. For example, like RunXR. I got this a RunXR app, right? Which is a great idea, right? To be able to have a platform where they have all the different WebXR apps, okay? If you're using Android, MetaQuest, or you're using the Vision Pro, either one, you can go to this platform and check out the WebXR experiences. But guess what, right? Apple dropped the ball. That's out of my hand, right? Right now, the economy wasn't even in the best position for people to go in and think, well, I'm going to spend $4,500 on a headset, right? The interest of WebXR or WebVR hasn't really hit the points that I needed to hit so I could go in and invest my time into it. So that's a website that I have that I could go in and say, well, this one failed. And most of the apps that I built, they haven't failed. It's just either the right timing, I didn't do the right research, right? Or something that I love. Like I love WebXR, right? I love using the MetaQuest, the Vision Pro, but there's not a drive for it, right? Like there's not a volume. You need volume for an idea to be validated. So when I launched this website, I put it up there, there wasn't enough traffic coming in. So by not having enough traffic, that lets me know automatically I need to stop this one and focus on the ones that's going to generate me money. Guess what? I partnered up with another company. We did the portfolio blueprint. That shit brought me in like 80 grand, right? And it's still generating money. The portfolio blueprint website made its money. Boom, did what I needed to do. And it's still growing little by little. Okay, cool. That's one that made money. So I continue making new apps and new ideas. Like right now, entry-level jobs. I know that one's gonna bring in money because I see it, right? I see the results that we've been able to do on coding phase, and that's by hand, meaning that we go in and put that shit on a Google sheet, and people are getting hired off a Google sheet that we give to the students. Now, having a platform that instead of a Google sheet, you have all the filterings, all the features, right? Creating a headshot for your portfolio, creating custom cover letters, creating custom resumes, right? Having all the jobs there by industry, by job salary, by career paths and development, etc., right? And having it curated with a hint of AI on it to help us expedite a lot of things, right? This shit is going to be a game changer. I already know it because people come to Coding Phase and they sign up just for being able to have access to that job search, curated jobs list that we give them, right? A lot of people that I hop on a call with, they be like, oh, you guys do job placement? And I tell them, no, we don't do job placement. We do job search assistance. We search for the jobs for you. We know what type of skills you have because we trained you, and we give you a list of the jobs that you should be applying to. When people come in and they say, like Henry Garrido, right? We could even say Henry Garrido is going to be probably one of the first people that, you know, we might do an interview on entry-level jobs. Because everything that we did on Coding Phase is exactly what we're doing on entry-level jobs. It's the same team that found him his job, right? Of course, he got it for free on codingphase.com. But that same concept, the same strategies, the same things that we did for him is what we're doing on entry-level jobs. We just separated it and put it into his own thing. Henry came in, and then a month and a half later, he found a job and got hired. Came through Coding Phase, did the portfolio, right? The job that he got hired, he works for, I don't know if he wants me to say it, but he works for a car company, right? A company where they sell cars, right? He's, you know, leading on working on the email development side of things, right? Getting a bag, free laptop, free benefits, working from home, shit. They even, you know, travel. They're doing a lot of shit for him, right? That's a job that we found them, okay? So imagine we go in, we do that for everybody. You know how many people come to here to Coding Phase or to even on YouTube, and they're like, you know, somebody might say, I'm not comfortable buying a service from this guy. This guy with a random hat on, etc. You know, a random guy with a hat on. Like, there's people that look at me and be like, I don't know about this guy, right? That's why entry level jobs. I'll tell you guys about it, but that shit, that company is not even mine. That's my wife's company. She's gonna run that shit, right? Nice little Asian girl, right? Coming through. She's gonna run that whole business side of things. I'm just building the infrastructure. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, I got a couple of other apps that I'm doing, right? I have one that we're working with Warner Music for artists, right? One of the main artists that we work on, right, got signed to Warner Music. That same thing I'm doing for other artists, right? So all of this shit is moving pieces, right? It's moving pieces, right? And that's where the money is right now. It's in software as a service, creating what we used to call microservices, creating niche websites, but now in this new day and age, okay? Using AI to help you build a lot of the stuff out. There's websites that used to take me 6 months to do. Now I could build them in a month and then validate the idea, put it out there and see what happens. If it doesn't pop, cool. Next month I'll do the next thing, right? And that's just how it is, right? But I'm excited for entry-level jobs because I know, you know, my wife is gonna get a bag. I'm just working. I'm getting paid as a contractor. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be very nice this year. Okay, it's a lot of moving pieces. So yeah, the music app didn't work out because again, it was timing. The pandemic. It was based on how you call this shit on events, right? Events in the music game. You know, hey, you're a director and you need a couple of models. Boom, boom, boom. Guess what? You could meet here. We could set that up. Da da da. All that shit got fucked up by the pandemic. It was the wrong timing. The idea is still good, but it was the wrong timing. Pandemic shut it down. Nobody was doing no events. Nobody was doing anything. So we had to put that one on hold. Ram says, Joe, why did you delete my portfolio review video? I wanted to show that to an interview recently, but I wasn't able to find. Why you hate me so much, bro? Nah, I love you. You know I love you, Ram. I had to take it down, bro. Unfortunately, Ram, as you can see, I don't know if you noticed. Right now we have, how many people we have here live? We have 44 people live, right? Before, you will always see 100 to 200 people live on my live streams. It's very simple, right? A lot of these people that were watching the portfolio reviews, right? They're coming from the middle of nowhere. They don't invest into the platform. They don't like the content. They don't leave a comment, right? People will come in and demand from me to do a portfolio review for free, which I don't mind do it, but don't email me, hey, I saw you did a portfolio for somebody else and you didn't do my portfolio. I know you got time because I saw you on the live stream. Why you can't do my portfolio? What the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that was you, Ram. That's the individuals that were coming in through that video. I don't want those people on my fucking channel. So what I did was I said, I delete all of the portfolio reviews. I'm not doing no portfolio reviews. It's bringing the wrong audience. Even right now, we're talking about how to get jobs here in the US. This shit should have 100, 200 or more people in here. But guess what happened? Because we did those videos and those videos became popular, then YouTube's algorithm decides to show my live streams and my videos to those people that they don't care. They don't give a fuck about this channel. All they care about is getting a portfolio review, right? They're not looking to be part of the community. They're not looking to be answering questions. They don't even ask questions, right? They just come in, it's just take, right? Because they think I'm a YouTuber or some shit. I'm not a fucking YouTuber. I'm a business owner on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So those people don't even be part of the community. So I said, I don't even want my videos being recommended to those people anymore. And now just show me to my audience, my core audience here in the US. That's it, right? The US, some parts of Europe, right? Some parts of Latin America, that's it. Because a lot of other people that came in through the portfolio reviews, they were just like, gimme, 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 even like just being nasty on the emails, like straight up disrespectful. And I'm like, yo, this motherfuckers don't understand. Like, I don't make no money from the fucking views. I don't get paid from those portfolio reviews. I do it because I want to help people. But when the algorithm penalizes me because it's now showing my other videos to those people that don't care about anything else on this channel, guess what? I don't want those people to see any of my videos. So I'm not doing no more portfolio reviews. That's just how it is. You know, and it's not nothing personal. It's not that I don't like you, Ram. You know you my boy. Like, I fucks with you. But it's just they started showing my videos to everybody around the world. You know, we got a video that became 1 million views. And it's, you know, out of those 1 million views, we had like, I don't know, like 30, 40,000 people that actually subscribed, right? Then from there, those people, they don't care about nothing else. They only watch the portfolio reviews. So when they see a live stream of me here talking about, hey, how to get a job, or they see a video talking about HTML emails or content management, which is the things that help people get jobs fairly quickly here in the US, they don't click on the video because it don't qualify for them, right? They don't qualify for it. They're not looking to get an LLC to build a business here and then they get hired. They're looking for a H-1B visa, or they're looking for some free shit to be able to get a job. And it's like, bro, this is the United States. Everyone here has to pay for something. If you want to come here, you're going to have to pay for getting your visa. You're going to have to pay for fucking getting your, you know, getting everything. And, you know, all of these people were just here like, they just looking for shit for free. Remember, I always said this shit. It's my fault. I blame myself for doing that because it was 2023. I was going through a lot of shit. I didn't have the content that I wanted to create. I couldn't do it how I wanted to do it. So the easiest thing for me to do was just to do a portfolio review where it could help people out. And I knew it was just going to get a lot of views, but not the right audience. You know, it's like when you see fucking guys that have 1 million subscribers, 2 million subscribers. Those guys don't fucking make no money. It takes them 200, 300,000 views to make freaking $500 or even less than that. They don't make no money from that shit. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I blame myself for following the trend that Google wanted me to do. I knew from the beginning I shouldn't have done that, but I shot myself in the foot. You know what I mean? And yeah, it just brought the wrong audience. So I had to go in and delete every single portfolio review. You're never going to see a portfolio review on this channel. It brings the wrong audience, right? It's the same thing when you see like a 8-hour JavaScript tutorial. Most of the people that watch that shit, they don't even leave a comment. You see 1 million views, and that's the shit as a creator. That's the shit that pisses people off, and you know, and pisses me off. You have 1 million views and don't even have 1,000 comments. That's 1%. You're telling me that not even 1% says thank you, not even 1% be nice or subscribes or something. You know what I'm saying? So those type of videos, it just brings the wrong audience. I don't want those fucking people in my channel because they just don't do anything. They don't leave a comment. They don't leave a like. They don't freaking come to Coding Phase. They don't fucking they don't even say thank you. I go in and spend 30 minutes reviewing their portfolio. They don't even say thank you. That's just fucking crazy. Yeah, so that shit is fucking ridiculous. I just went in and I just deleted the whole shit. I don't want to deal with no portfolio reviews. So unfortunately, Ram, I still got it. If you want me to send it to you and you want to use that as a testimony or something, I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you for sure. Let me see. Yahya says, do you recommend to learn SAS or JavaScript for styling and animations? It's up to you what type of development you want to do. If you're doing like regular development, Like let's say just something with HTML, CSS, you could just do it with Sass. If you're already using something like React or Angular, you could just use the JavaScript animations, because if you're already using JSX, you might as well use some of the packages like for Framer. I forgot the name of it. There's a package from Framer that is just about animations. There's also to animate.js. There's a bunch of them. So it just makes your life easier. If you're already using components, JavaScript components, use the JavaScript version. Okay. Jay Palacio, boom, boom, was not able. I purchased it 6 months ago, but was not able to finish because of what? Yeah, come through, Jay Palacios. Come through. Email me. Send me an email right now. If you already purchased it, there's nothing that's stopping you from doing it. If it's something that's stopping you, let me look into your account and see what happened, right? But again, if you went in and, like, for example, there's times that people came in, signed up for the Tech Accelerator, right? And they say, hey, I want to do the Tech Accelerator, which is basically like a lifetime membership, right? You come in, you sign up, you pay for 2-3 months, and then you don't do your rest of your payments, right? Guess what? You lost access to it for a reason, because you didn't pay, right? And this is part of what I was talking about earlier. Like, I go in and make it accessible for people to go through this stuff and be like, man, I understand maybe you don't have $1,400 to pay for this thing, even though I'm giving you everything, all the services, all this shit. People don't see the value in this thing at all. Me personally, I'm tired of like trying to convince people and telling them, bro, you're gonna make fucking thousands of dollars off this, right? So some people, they don't see the value, but I still come in and be like, hey, you don't have the money, cool. Let's break it down into payments, right? 10 payments and shit, I'll give it to you even 50% off. So for $1,000, you could get it, and you do 10 payments of $100, right? And once you pay your $100, you have a lifetime membership and everything on the Tech Accelerator. If you go in midway and don't do your payments, and you're just showing up 4 months later, like, hey man, I paid 2-3 months, and then I just didn't pay anymore, but I want to come back in. I don't know if I could do that. Now, if it was like an error on our end, then I'll help you out. But if it's like, hey man, because people be thinking this shit doesn't cost anything. This shit costs, right? It's like you showing up to Best Buy, right? And you say, hey, I want to buy a TV. The TV costs you $1,500 for OLED TV. You go in, you pay with your credit card. Your credit card, you're doing payments on it, right? Let's say you break it down to 6 months, or let's say a year, right? To make it simple. And you're paying $150 for 10 months, right? If you don't go in and you stop paying your payments, your credit gets fucked up. Yeah, you got the TV, but your credit gets fucked up. Now you can never go back to Best Buy and try to buy another TV. You can't buy it no more. Same thing with a car. You go in and say, hey man, I agreed to buy this car for $300 a month, right? It costs $25,000. I'm paying $300 a month for it for the next 5 years. If you don't pay that payment, that car gets repossessed. You can't show up back again to the bank and be like, well, shit, you remember I bought a car 3 months ago, like 6 months ago, and I didn't really pay for it. I just paid for like one or two other payments. Can I get my car back? And if it's that situation, hopefully not, Jay Palacio, right? I'm just giving you examples. I'm not saying that this is what you're doing. This is what I've seen some people do, and I'm like, bro, I can't. I can't. But send me your email so I can see your situation, right? Again, guys, this is a business. This is how I feed my kids. There's expenses to it. For every user that comes to Coding Phase, I have to pay. It's not free. It's not like you sign up. It's not YouTube. You watching a YouTube video. I got to pay for all of that. that bandwidth. When you sign up, I got to pay for the email for every person that comes in. I mean, look at, just to give you a clarification, right? Just to give you a clarification, right? Just so you could have an idea, right? This is Klaviyo, right? This is what we use to send out emails, right? For 1,000 to 1,500 users, right? I got to pay $45, okay? When you have 100,000, when you have 100,000 emails, right? This is how much you pay per month, okay? And thank God I don't do SMS, right? But this is how much I pay. This is just one tool. You get charged per user, right? And per active profile, meaning that if you come to the platform and you use a service, right? It don't matter if you came in for 1 day or 2 days or you came in 1 week, I'm paying for that whole month for you. So please, guys, understand this. This is how business works, right? There's a cost to everything. It's not free, right? Yeah, so I can help you out. No, I don't know, man. Jay Palacio, I want to help you out, bro, but people have kind of messed it up, man. Let's see what we can do for you, right? I'll talk to you in private. But, this is the thing. Me as a good person, this is what I want to do. I want to go in and I say, Jay Palacio, come in. I got you. I'm going to help you out. And I could guarantee, hey, man, you got the skills. You just need a little bit of extra help. Once you get your job, you come in and, you'll take care of me, right? But just earlier today, I just talked about a situation just like this where I've done this so many times for people and they never take care of me. They never come back. People block me. People come back in and I don't know. I don't even know how to explain this shit. Like, me as a good person, I want to go in and I want to help you out right now so you could get your job and you could get hired and your life could be good. Because I know all you need is a couple of tweaks and I could help you out land that position. But yeah, that's the thing. That's where, people hit me up with the sob story all the time, bro. It's not nothing personal. It's just like, now I don't know how many times am I going to do this to help people out and they don't come back. They don't come back and help out with anything. You know what I mean? They don't pay for nothing. Shit, I had this shit is fucking crazy, right? I share a lot on this live streams. This is fucking crazy. There was people that were showing up to the accountability meetings. The accountability meetings are meetings for Diamond members, right? There were people showing up in accountability meetings because I have the same link to the Zoom call. So basically, if you came in and you signed up, let's say last year, right? You signed up last year, you come in and guess what? Let's say you signed up for 6 months or a year, whatever, and then you cancel. That's fine. I'm not trying to hold you forever. Like, I don't care about that. You pay for what you use. But people were literally doing this. They will come in, right? Let's say sign up for a fucking month, right? I don't have time to track every single person, right? And Teachable is a little flaky to track every single person. People will come in, sign up for a month, and I'll see them on the accountability meeting for 7, 8, 9 months. They get hired, right? Come back and be like, yeah, man, Joe, thank you for everything. I got hired, this, and that. And then when I go into their account, this motherfucker signed up for 1 month. And I worked for him for 7 months. And has the audacity to come in and be like, hey, thank you for everything. Motherfucker Pay for what you fucking used. You cost me money. Oh my God, bro. If I was to tell people like all the fucking stories, like, I don't know, man. Word. Yo, shit is crazy, bro. The internet's crazy. That's why now I'm just like, I'm gonna continue doing what I do, but now I gotta fucking be on top of everything. Cause it's just so crazy, bro. Like, people don't even know this shit costs money. It's not. It's like, yeah, I still keep some profit. I do make some profit, but I can't continue doing it like that. It don't make no sense. We're talking about like, if I look into it, just last year alone, I probably lost like $200,000-$300,000 of people just scheming it, people coming in, using the services that they didn't pay, fucking, telling me sob stories and like, hey man, I got you when I get a job. They get a job, I never see them again. There's no contract. I don't want to have people on contracts. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, guys, that's just how it is, man. Don't worry about it. Anyways, like I said, guys, definitely go check out codingphase.com. There's a lot of cool stuff happening. I got you guys, okay? Diamond membership, 50% off. Lifetime membership, 50% off. Master Cursor AI, Master Clavio course, everything 50% off. Every single course, every single platform, every service that we provide, everything is 50% off. Take advantage. This is the last 50% off that you're going to see. It's done after this. This is why I started this whole month. So this month, I just make it very clear to everyone. If you've been wanting to sign up to Coding Phase, sign up now. You're not going to see this prices ever again. You're not going to see the crazy discounts. You're not going to see the amount of services that we provide. We might go in and do some dramatic, drastic things on the platform that it's only going to be for the people that already signed up. Anybody that wants to come to the services after that is going to be like literally like, I'm only expecting 1 or 2 people to sign up a month. That's how drastic it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? So we're here to help, but not to get taken advantage of. So please come in, sign up now if you want it. And yeah, we'll stay in contact, guys. If you have more questions, go ahead, put the questions right there on the email. And also, too, if you want to book a call with me and you have any concerns and you want to see if this is something that you want to do, it's very simple. You could just come in here, go to codingphase.com, scroll all the way to the bottom, book a call with me. This whole month, I'm sitting down with all of you guys that want to come into Coding Phase. I could sit down and talk to you about the services that we provide. So if you're concerned about anything, hey, let me answer your questions and we'll hop in a conversation. Okay? Shout out to Skeleton. I don't want to even read it, Skeleton, but thank you for that, Skeleton, man. You're the man, bro. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. We need to get Skeleton a lifetime membership. This dude, he's been solid since I don't know when, 2017, 2018. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Nah, for real. People like you is the people that just show me, okay, you appreciate what we do here, and always show up. It's not even about the $100 or the comments or anything like that. It's just that you show up. You show up. You show love. Always here. Enjoy the live stream. Always here. Be part of the community. Always trying to help somebody else, giving some tips, some help, right? Sometimes shedding on Adrian, but somebody got to do it, right? Shout out to Adrian. I love that kid. That's my boy, man. I wish I would have freaking called you. I was in New York, Adrian. I forgot to tell you, I was in New York like last month. I should have called you up. I was just by your area. You know where I was at, Adrian? I was by East New York, Brownsville area, right? That's not that far from you. I mean, you're more like closer to like downtown, no? If I'm not mistaken. But shit, we could have linked up. But yeah, man, thank you for everybody coming through. I love you guys. Thank you for the support. And yeah, man, we'll stay in contact and we'll continue dropping more content in here. Take care. Peace.